Ladies and gentlemen, this is the biggest Commonwealth Games ever. Manchester! They say you're the party capital of the country. They say a welcome from this city is like no other. It's time to live up to your reputation as we ask you to give it up for the first of our special guests to the 17th Commonwealth Games. Malaysia!
The hosts last time lead the way. And a badminton player is the holder of their flag, Wun Chun Hang, gold in singles and men's doubles in '98. Now in the world's top 5. Won 36 medals last time, which doubled their total to 72. Sitting alongside me, a man who knows what it's like to parade like this. 3-time gold medalist in the Commonwealth Games, Steve Cram.
Evening, Barry. Takes me back a few years, this. First time as a 17-year-old back in 1978. I'll tell you what, it wasn't like this, though.
It's a cracking start to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and we are...
First of the countries from the Caribbean. And Grilla. Cardigan Connor, I'm sorry to tell you, is their chef de mission. There's Peter Johnstone, Governor. And quickly comes another country from the Caribbean, Antigua and Barbuda. And the man carrying their flag is Maurice Hope, world middleweight boxing champion back in 1979. He's now boxing coach. 6 games, they still haven't won a medal, but this lot have won a huge number of medals. Damien Brown, who's in the weightlifting, 2 golds and 1 bronze in '98, carries their flag. 1,476 medals, 564 of them gold. There's Kathy Freeman. Actually make that 565 because they won the first gold this afternoon of these games.
Guess what sport that was in? They will be big in the pool, no doubt about that. Maybe we can give them something to think about in track and field. Kathy Freeman, of course, was going to be a big star of these games, only competing in the relay this time. Good to see her here, though.
Absolutely. And whether Ian Thorpe is among them, he's going for 7 gold medals in the pool. Irina Lashko, incidentally, won the women's 1-meter springboard, formerly from the Soviet Union, that lady. Somebody thinks he needs an umbrella in Manchester, really? .430 in the team. 631 at the Olympics in the home city of Sydney. First of 14 countries from Oceania. Messages on the palm. No great surprise, Steve, that the Aussies are entering into the spirit of things.
Well, they are a huge part of the games, and the competition between England and Australia will be immense.
Here from the Caribbean, of the Bahamas. Flag there, blue for the sea, yellow for the Golden Beaches. Eve LeBen was carrying their flag. She's in the javelin. Chanda Stirrup is back again in the 100 metres for women that she won last time. Got a silver too in Kuala Lumpur.
Please welcome Bangladesh.
From Asia, country of 131 million people, Bangladesh. Carol Samadal Islam, who's a swimmer, carries their flag. 2 medals in the 4 games of which they've competed. Came in shooting in Auckland, so their best hopes will probably be down at Bisley. Action all over the place. Here come Barbados. The Trident of Britannia, the 3 principles of democracy, government of, for and by the people. Michael Maskell, another shooter, is their bearer. 9 medals since 1954, Vancouver. No Oberdaley Thompson this time, though. But Andrea Blackett is back to defend her 400 metres hurdles gold medal.
Got a good chance, but she will be, funnily enough, up against a very, very good Australian called Jana Pittman, who I was looking for her down there, but she could well become one of the stars of these games, Pittman, so Andrea Blackett will have her work cut out.
Smiling Duke of Edinburgh.
Give it up for Belize.
First of 6 countries from the Americas. Belize. Shahid Smith in the 200 metres. Had their debut in 1962 when they were British Honduras. That was in Perth. Sea Venture, shipwrecked on the rocks in the 1609 on their flag. And that's how they were formed, really. English on board, they were bound for Virginia. Hedges leads the way. Sean Goater has been their guide and ambassador here, Manchester City footballer. No formality in the centre of the arena. Everyone will be expected to join in if they want to move away from their own team. That's all right by Manchester. Botswana, the first of the African teams. Leslie Sekotswe, 2001 African bantamweight champion. Boxer leading the way. Prime Minister and his wife, Tony and Cherie Blair.
To the British Virgin Islands.
They're keeping up a pretty good pace. Come the British Virgin Islands. 36 islands in the Caribbean. Dion Traber, 200 metres and the 4x100. Good place to go. They're going to abolish personal income tax in 2004. Frank Savage, their governor. Brunei Dar es Salaam, state emblem added to the flag in 1959. Abd Rahman Haji Omar, who's in the lawn bowls singles, is the carrier. Cameroon, a republic since 1975. Flag carried by Pierre Gendola, who's their national technical director. It is a pity when an official has to carry a flag. Surely they could find an athlete. Canada took the second gold medal this afternoon in the diving. Alexandre Depatie, who was the favourite. And the man with the flag there is interesting. He was Daniel Igali, one of 21 children, Nigerian born. And he asked to stay after finishing 11th for Nigeria in the Games in Victoria, British Columbia.
That's not a new phenomenon, Barry. I was reading at the very first Games in 1930 in Hamilton down in New Zealand that some English performers who went down there never came back. It took 6 weeks to get there, and they decided it was too much trouble to come back on the boat and stayed in New Zealand.
Well, they're third on the medals table. 99 in Kuala Lumpur, 30 gold, 1,113 now. 357 gold, including today's. Real mistake in the middle.
Cayman Islands.
Cayman Islands, Sidoni Mothersill is in the 200 meters. Like the hat.
The Cook Islands.
John Regis will be keeping an eye on her, make sure she doesn't overexert herself. John Regis looks after it. She's got a very good chance for a medal in the 200.
Cook Islands follow. 15 stars on the flag represent the main islands. Harmon. No, I'm not getting repetitive. That's his name, 22 years old. And gets away from His Royal Highness Prince Edward. He's in the 100, 200 and the long jump. Harmon, not the Prince. The only country that have a map of the country on their flag, and that flag is only flown internationally. Ioannis Markoulidis. He's in the 100 and 200. He was 4th in the 200 last time. Silver in the European Indoors 200 in 98. Been in a couple of Olympic Games and 3 World Championships.
Dominica.
10 in the team of Dominica. Sherwin James carries the flag in the 200 meters and in the long jump. Started in 1970, been in the last 2, no medals yet.
Please welcome the Falkland Islands.
20 years on from the war, April to June 1982. Gareth Goodwin carries their flag. He's in the shooting.
Say hello to Fiji.
Here's Caroline Pickering. She's in the 100 meters freestyle, 50 butterfly, and back and freestyle. 10 medals in 11 games for this country. Fiji, one or two might fancy them in the rugby. They'll be led by Wesali Sadevi, used to play for Leicester. Runner-up to New Zealand in 98 in Kuala Lumpur. So many smiling faces. The Gambia, a team who were loaned new bikes as soon as they arrived. They turned up without theirs. Usman Jatta, only 19. He's in the sprints. Tamba Pal, the Minister for Sport. Probably you can just about hear the crowd shouting out their welcome to every team. Andrew Owusi carrying the flag for Ghana. Runner-up to Larry a GK in the triple jump in '98. Got a chance this time. It's a party in the middle, and everywhere else too. Have a look at their flag, the castle and the quay, being just a little bit debated at the moment. Rachel Fortunato carries the flag. She's in swimming events. Back to the Caribbean. Flag carried by Kenneth Joseph, who's in the boxing. And just in passing, one should mention that Joseph Ross, who was born in St George's in Grenada, will be on the Premier list as a referee next season in the Premiership. Alison Merion, who's in the lawn bowls, carrying the flag of Guernsey. Next host of the Island Games of 2003, a competition between the world's small islands. 6 medals, their only gold was in the rapid-fire pistol in Auckland in 1990. The only English-speaking country in South America. Guyana, Nicolette Fernandez. She's one of the competitors in the squash. Got a 400 and 800 meter runner, Marion Burnett, who's at Louisiana State University. You always have to take note of those who are at universities in the States. For athletic prowess. Jali Bagwat, silver in the women's air rifle in the World Cup this year in Sydney. They have a women's hockey team here, but not a men's hockey team. Enjoying it in the royal box as well. Commonwealth, very, very clear, dear to Her Majesty's heart. The Trinacria dates from the 13th century. The legs managed to run clockwise on both sides of the flag. Carried here by Steve Partington. His 5th Games. His wife is in her 3rd. They're both race walkers at 20 kilometres. She's actually done better than he has. Her highest was 6th, and his highest is 7th. She's in her 3rd Games. Canadians enjoying it in the middle. Air Marshal Ian McFadden, Lieutenant Governor of the Isle of Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jamaica!
Country of the great Don Quarry, who won 6 gold medals in the Commonwealth Games. Sandy Richards is in the 400 metres, at the age of 34. No Jerry Horton, though, in the 400 metres. He's in dispute with his federation, which is a bit sad for him and for them.
Still got a good team, though, Barry. They'll win lots of medals, particularly on the track.
It's their 13th games. They've got 26 gold among 66 medals, 4 gold in Kuala Lumpur. Flag of Jersey. And the flag in the hands of Ian Coombs Goodfellow, who is competing in the badminton. Team in a parade of 72 countries. David Obiero, a weightlifter. And the question for you, Steve, is to be another clean sweep from 800 meters up in the men?
Well, they said so last week. That's what they predicted. I'll predict one thing: they'll win a clean sweep in the steeplechase. They always do, Commonwealth, World or Olympics. But they will be strong.
And indeed in the women this time.
Indeed, we'll be relying on the likes of Paula Radcliffe to take on Edith Masai, who Kenya have high hopes for in the 5,000, but certainly they have the favourites in the 10,000 marathon. So, as we would expect, lots of medals for them there.
The country, Kiribati. Not spelled like that, but that's how it's pronounced. Let me assure you, the former Gilbert Islands in the northeast of Samoa in the Pacific. And here's Maria Tediaki, who's a weightlifter. Second games, just 3 in the team in Kuala Lumpur. Former Basutoland, independence in 1966. Constitutional government in 93 after 23 years of military rule. Flag bearers in the marathon, 42 in the team. Helpers alongside, certainly the friendly games. Wonderful hats. Rising sun indicating a new beginning on the flag of Malawi. It's carried by Lawrence Arthur, who's in the lawn bowls. Made their debut in 1970 in Edinburgh. They've won 3 bronze, all in boxing. Maldives, southwest tip of the Indian subcontinent, 420 miles from Sri Lanka. Third games, no medals yet. They got a shooter up front.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Malta!
The island of the George Cross, awarded them by George VI in 1943. Maltese flag here, carried by William Chekuti. Another shooter. Going to be busy down at Bisley. Only medal was bronze in the judo in 1990. It's their 12th games.
Mauritius!
Lovely island of Mauritius. Their uniforms, though, designed by one Anita Williamson, formerly at the Helensburgh Athletic Club, graduate of the Glasgow School of Art. She's lecturing in Mauritius in their School of Design and has designed this outfit. In the team. First medals in their 9th games were in Kuala Lumpur.
Make some noise for Montserrat!
And away from Spider-Man and on to Montserrat. Gavin Lee, who's in the high jump. Hope you wait for the games to start.
Mozambique!
And you all know the flag bearer here. One, Maria Mutola. Well, we're supposed to be, but she's back. She's in the 800 metres, the Olympic champion there.
She may well have decided, Barry, that competing in the next day or two not to take part in the ceremony, but as you said, expected to easily defend title over 800.
But I am absolutely sure this is Paulus Ali Numbembe, welterweight boxer from Namibia. So Bobby Charlton and Lady Charlton to his left.
Frankie Fredericks waving to the crowd there. Frankie, favourite in the 200 and may well stop our guys in the 100 as well. Still going strong at the grand old age of 32.
Nauru from Oceania, 40th team. And here's Marcus Stevens, who won 1 gold in 1990, 2 in 94, 3 in 98. He's a weightlifter. Come the Kiwis. Sarah Ulmer, track cyclist, gold in 98 in the 3,000 metres individual pursuit.
Well, they've got to get marks for just about the most stylish outfits so far. Well up to date.
Shows it's a quite warm evening. The New Zealanders, the men at least, have taken the jackets off. Plenty of enthusiasm in the VIP area. A little sign of the haka in front of the raw box. Applauded by Her Majesty. Unique chant, and it'll be seen again because the sevens are played here. Nigerians looking rather quiet in comparison. Nefiot Udo Obong is in the 400 metres. He missed out in Kuala Lumpur, but they have 30 gold in a total of 107.
Please welcome Niue Island!
Self-governing free association with New Zealand in October 1974. Population of 5,000 in 1966, but they're losing a lot of people emigrating to New Zealand. Just a touch frightening, but I don't think any danger.
Norfolk Island!
Now another South Pacific island, and the smallest taking part in the games. Brent Jones, who throws the hammer, 10th last time. An island resettled by Pitcairn Islanders, the descendants of the Bounty Mutineers. And next to come will be Northern Ireland.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Northern Ireland!
6-pointed stars, 6 counties of Ulster. Jeremy Henry from Portrush. He's in the bowls. Michael McGimpsey, their Minister of Sport. Few hopes for the Irish, but then there always are. Got 2 gold last time. Unlucky Holly Murdoch not able to take part in the gymnastics. He's done cruciate ligament, but I'm told she's going to come back to the sport.
I think they've got high hopes in the boxing.
63 in the team from Pakistan. No great surprise that a hockey player carries their flag. Mohammed Sawa, they're in the same hockey group as England, Wales and Canada. I hope the English will keep better control as we look at the High Commissioner of Pakistan of one Sohail Abbas. Scored a hat-trick against Great Britain in Sydney in the Olympic Games and last time out.
Papua New Guinea!
Papua New Guinea, the eastern half of the island of New Guinea, is Ryan Peeney, who's a swimmer. Only country that has rugby league as their national sport.
Say hi to Samoa!
Samoa in their second game, so they were previously Western Samoa from 1974. Now there's a happy chappy. Jeremia Lotuli is in the lawn bowl singles. Scotland next to come.
Scotland! 3 goals for the last game.
Flag of St Andrew, which dates to the 12th century. And carried in great style by Craig McLean. Silver in the Olympic Games sprint, along with Chris Hoy and Jason Creeley. I wonder if His Royal Highness knew that. Dr. Ellen Murray giving the support for their sport. Been in every Games, the Scots. Hope you can see where she's going.
She looks a bit cross-eyed to me.
Twice been the host in 70 and 1986. Of course, they've had 129 member parliament since the last Games. Bit of a Congo.
John McCallum just waving to the crowd there. He'll be going with Scotland in the 1500 metres. Not too many hopes for them on the track, certainly as far as medals.
Seychelles!
115 islands in the Indian Ocean, northeast of Madagascar. Hudson Mathieu carries their flag. 3 boxing medals. All the ministers for sport here.
Please welcome Sierra Leone!
So they should be. Sierra Leone follow. Taken part since 1966. No medals. This is their 7th appearance. Hamid Sese was taking his time, a little bit more lively behind him. Flag of Singapore. Britain is supposed to be red because of 80% of Chinese origin, but here is the Wei Li, who is in the table tennis, which is in the games for the first time. They have two hopes in the table tennis. Jing Jing Hong the other. Fifth game since 1982 in Brisbane for Solomon Islands. Ruben Apuri is in the 100 and 200. That's here on the track.
South Africa! A country with fantastic sporting...
Black, green and yellow. ANC flag of South Africa carried by Bronwyn Bok. The 26-year-old sports science teacher. She's in the netball. And, she was voted to carry the flag by a television program. They've lost a hope, Ezekiel Sepeng, 800-meter runner who's gone missing and has been suspended by the association. Also lose the Commonwealth Games record holder in the hammer, Chris Hamsey, who won't compete on a Sunday. Lovely wave from the High Commissioner.
Give it up for Sri Lanka!
Sidiani Kulawasha, who's a 100-meter hurdler, carries the flag of Sri Lanka. First in the games in Sydney in 1938. And they've won 10 medals, 3 of them gold in 6 appearances. Team of 65. This is the island to which Wellington finally dispatched Napoleon and where Bonaparte died in 1821. Colin Knipe, who's a shooter, carries their flag.
St Kitts and Nevis!
Just 6 in the team of St Kitts and Nevis, including Kervin Wallace. He's in the 100 and 200. 5th games, no medals yet.
Watch out for Kim Collins, though. He's got a very good chance for them in both sprints.
Laverne Spence carries the flag of St Lucia. On the flag, the peaks of the volcanic Pittons rising above their golden beaches. 3rd appearance, no medals. And to the south of St Lucia, you will find St Vincent and the Grenadines. And you might find Pamanus Valentine. He's in the marathon, so we'll get to know Manchester.
Say hello to Swaziland!
Swaziland, as the count reaches 60. They want to join South Africa in their bid for football's World Cup in 2010. There's William James. He's with a bowl of a different sort. He's a lawn bowler. Oh, they're certainly with the beat of the music. It's a disco going on out in the middle. Stadium is the nightclub of Manchester tonight.
United Republic of Tanzania.
Tanzania, the flag, the amalgamation of the flags of Tanganyika and Zanzibar, carried by Hassan Zonge, who's a very cool boxer by the look of it. The island of Tonga. The cross of Christianity goes back to the time of King George Tupu in 1845. The flag now carried by Anapo Huila, 22-year-old in the women's shot put. The men in the skirts of varying sorts. Of that great cricketer, Brian Lara, and also at Manchester United's Dwight York. Trinidad and Tobago, Fana Ashby, 21-year-old, is in the women's 100 metres.
Pity for them, no Atto Bolden. A pity for the Games. One of the world's top sprinters, not in shape. He would have had to be to do anything here.
On the flag of the Turks and Caicos Islands, a queen conch shell and a spiny lobster, both key exports. David Lightbourne, who's in the 100 metres and the long jump, carries their flag.
Got a soft spot for these, Barry. Back in 78, when I was a 17-year-old, they adopted my coach, Jimmy Hendley, as their team coach.
Here's Tuvalu, the 9 stars of the 9 islands. Although the name, curious enough, means 8 standing together. Explain that one to me.
Uganda!
Great crested crane, taken from the colonial badge, still on the flag of Uganda. Mohamed Kayongo, who's a light welterweight boxer. Their Minister of Sport will know well that most of their 37 medals, 8 of them gold, have come from the sport of boxing. The shape on the flag, the Y, mirrors the shape of 82 islands of Vanuatu. Sandy Sam, he's only 19, he's in the 1500 metres. 19, I don't believe it. Wales next.
Wales!
Huge applause for Tanni Gray-Thompson. This time, elite athletes with a disability will see that their medals count for their country. She's 33 years old tomorrow, Tanni Gray-Thompson. She's in the 800 metres. She's been ever present since 1930. 40 gold among 165 medals. Christian Malcolm, Colin Jackson. Any more you want to name?
Tim Benjamin as well. They've got a reasonable 4x4 squad. They're going to do pretty well. So Tanni this morning, happy birthday for tomorrow, Tanni. After all the medals she's won, she still gets so nervous, and she said even this far out she's very, very nervous.
I'm sure that Rodri Morgan is delighted to have her in the team. And unless we talk about athletes with a disability and just call them athletes, the easy it will be for them and for everybody else. 274. Obviously not all the athletes can be here because for a change the athletics starts and the swimming will end the games.
Keeps the swimmers in their beds, though. They normally party for the last week.
Yeah, but most of the athletes won't be able to get their own back because they're off to the European, or at least among the home countries.
True.
Zambia, the 70th and the 72. Davis Mweli, a boxer. Home of the Welsh rugby winger, Daffy James.
Zimbabwe!
The penultimate country, and how good to see them here in such troubled times. Zimbabwe, their flag carried by Connie Siamola. Constance, if you're being a bit more formal. They deserve a special welcome. Well, we hope so for your sake. Thumbs up, sir? Certainly.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome.
And we wait for England.
Teams into the stadium tonight, the proud hosts of the 17th Commonwealth Games, England!
Oh, what a welcome as they cross the flag of St George. And here is Darren Campbell, a Mancunian. Silver in the Olympic Games 200, 2 European golds, and won something from the Commonwealth Games. 5th in the 100 metres in Kuala Lumpur, but he did get a gold in the 4x100. Prime Minister's wife tapping in time.
Diane Allagreen, Natasha Danvers, Diane in the 100 hurdles, Natasha in the 400 hurdles.
Huge team with hopes all over the place. Obviously, Dwayne Chambers and Mark Lewis Francis won't be there. Their event starts tomorrow, 100 metres.
I wonder if Darren had qualified for the 100, whether he would have still carried the flag tonight. That would have been a difficult choice for him, wouldn't it?
Shows there are consolations. And a considerable consolation too. I'm sure he's a very proud man. I didn't know he was a footballer. He played for Plymouth and Newport during his early years.
I've played with him. He talks a good game, let's put it that way. No, he's not bad, he's not bad.
Hopes in so many sports. Matthew Syed, the men's singles of the table tennis. Peter Nicol, of course, defends the squash crown, which he won when he was representing Scotland. Sir Bobby Charlton. So many leading the applause for England. Paula Radcliffe in the 5, fingers crossed.
I'm not sure we need to cross our fingers for Paula. She's in fantastic shape, and I'm really confident she's going to bring home the gold at last in a track event.
Kelly Holmes.
Well, Kelly might want to have a quiet word with Maria Matola and just make sure she only runs the 800.
Kelly, main hope in the 1500. Hope among the gymnastics team. Men's event starts tomorrow. Beth Tweddle and Rebecca Owen. Apparatus finals. Annika Jackson as well. James Hickman in the pool. Mark Foster looking for a hat-trick in the 50 metres. Freestyle, 5 medals in 5 games he has.
Well, we hope the swimmers can do their bit. Sarah Price, another one who's expected to win gold in the pool.
Well, the music track is supposed to move from Flawless to We Are Family. For the record, England's second to Australia, 1,419 to now 1,474. At least that was before the game started today. Have been medals for England today in the pool, in the diving. But the golds went to Australia and Canada. 136 medals in Kuala Lumpur, won by the English team. But it's a nightclub without the sign of a bouncer. Everybody joining in, everybody mixing, and mingling in the true spirit of the friendly games of the Commonwealth. Far end for the English team, and they'll be greeted, we trust, by a pyrotechnic display. Lights and sounds and the sights and sounds of Manchester 2002, the 25th of July. Still a long way for many of them to go. Many still in the back straight. Goes with his flag to join the rest of the flag bearers.